Good evening, everyone. This is Robert from RJL 518, welcoming you to another exciting edition of Payoff Pitch 1985. Tonight, we are live at the HHH Metrodome, or the Hubert H. Humphrey Metrodome. Today's date is May 8th, and it's the New York Yankees at 13-10, taking on the Minnesota Twins, who are 16-9. This is a pretty interesting matchup between these two, and I'll show you the new updated standings in the American League as it stands after yesterday. The New York Yankees at 13-10 are a little bit ahead of Boston. Of course, remember, these are as played games, so that means that some teams might not have the same amount of games as other teams would have, like due to rainouts and that kind of things. So the Yankees right now at 13-10. Minnesota, who was graded a C in the quick results, right now is 16-9 and have the lead in the American League West. But standings count for not much really right now still until we get to around playoff time. But then again, every game is important. Every team is guaranteed to win 54. Every team is guaranteed to lose 54. It's those other 54 games that decide whether you make the playoffs or not. Tonight's pitching matchup will be Joe Cowley taking on Mike Smithson. And this crowd here at the Metrodome with the garbage bag for offense, interesting as it was, they will be excited, hopefully, for a big game tonight. So buckle up. We got the Yankees and the Twins. The Minnesota Twins won this game, actually, 8-6. So let's see how this game will shape out. Starting pitcher for the Twins will be Mike Smithson. He was 15-14 with a 4.34 ERA in 85. Averaged 2.7 walks and 4.4 strikeouts per 9, and about a home run per game, pretty much. Top of the first inning, and leading off for the New York Yankees is center fielder Ricky Henderson. Yes, he's on the Yankees now. Batted .292 with 12 homers against rights. The best leadoff hitter in baseball history. Let's see in this big game between the Yankees and the Twins, a nice game in May. Let's see how it goes. That's going to be a patient 10, and it's going to be an automatic walk as Henderson will trot down to first. And that's the one thing you don't want to do is walk Henderson. However, with a 10 on the dice, Henderson is not going to be able to steal at this bat with this batter coming up. Next batter is the left fielder, Ken Griffey. He batted .284 with 8 homers against rights. The Yankees, according to quick results, are the best, are a team. So this is supposed to be the better team. Nothing special by Smithson, by the way. He has a wild pitch 30, no strikeout, anything like that. Smithson's pitch, that is a tough 83, and that's a fly out to center. 1 out. Now Henderson will get a chance to steal. The batter now is first baseman Don Mattingly, batted .348, 17 homers against rights. A 24-year-old Mattingly, only now just getting into what he was. Henderson, of course, will steal. So we get the jump chart, as he should. He had 80 stolen bases. So his steal rating is a 6. Smithson's hold rating is an 8. So a 0 to 70, he will go. 56, there he goes. And let's see, his rating is an A. And Mark Salas, who's the catcher for the Twins, is a 3. Let's take a look and see what the throw down to second base. So it's an A3. So he has an excellent chance to steal. Throw down to second, and he is safe by a mile. As the excellent stealing on the card says, excellent, and it is safe. So Henderson steals second base without a problem there. Now Mattingly will bat. Smithson with the pitch. And that is a tough 41. And that's a ground out to first, right back to the pitcher. With a run rating of 10, Henderson will make third The throw goes to first for out number 2. Next batter up is the right fielder Dave Winfield. Batted .287 with 16 homers in 1985. Runner on third. Smithson with the pitch to Winfield. And that is an in-play 63. And that'll be a fly out to right. And that will end the inning. Nothing for the Yankees. A man stranded. We go to the bottom of the first. Take a look at the starting pitcher for the Yankees, and that will be Joe Cowley. 12-6, 3.95 ERA, wild pitch rating of 30-31. 1.6 homers, 4.8 walks, and 5.5 strikeouts per 9. Bottom of the first, and that brings up center fielder Kirby Puckett. Probably one of the most loved baseball players in history. Kirby Puckett, because of his eyesight, had to retire way too early. He was 25 years old in 85. Batted .256 against rights with no homers yet. Kirby Puckett. Boy, did he retire way too early. If you want, maybe the Tony Gwynn of the American League. At the time of the 80s, possibly. I mean, if you want to argue, you could, but maybe Kirby Puckett was the Tony Gwynn of the AL. Cowley's pitch. He has nothing special. That is a 7. That is a tough 76. And that's a ground out to second base for out number 1. Nice play by Randolph. 1 out. Here is left fielder Mickey Hatcher. Batted .282. 2 homers against rights. Cowley with the pitch. And that is a patient 92. That's a ground out to short. Easily made there by Bobby Meacham for out number 2. Next up, 25-year-old first baseman Kent Hrbek. This guy can hit the ball. .289 average, 15 homers. Kent Hrbek. Be many years while he was in Minnesota, and all he did was pound baseballs into submission. Bears Dead 007 joins us at the Hubert H. Humphrey Metrodome for this game between the Yankees and the Twins. Cowley with the pitch. And that is a patient 85. That will be a ground out to second. And a 1-2-3 inning for the Twins. No score at the end of 1. The Yankees come into this game 13-10. The Twins 16-9. So this is a big game. When both teams have winning records, this game means something. Top of the second. Here is the designated hitter, Don Baylor. Batted .215 against rights in 85. Yes, Bob B., I did get your email. Thank you very much, sir. You and Forever Remain 90 also sent me 2 copies of the Marina boards. I thank you very much, sir. I've looked them over, and the more I think about APA, the more I look at how APA works and the master game and how basic the basic game is and how much looking over APA and actually make me appreciate more how much I love inside pitch and payoff pitch. I don't think APA is going to be the way to go. I am glad I picked up the game, and I might get one season, maybe the Mets season of 86. But other than that, I don't know yet. Although I do have to do a test game with the Master Edition. We'll see how that goes. Smithson pitch into Baylor. That is a patient 0-3, and he walks Baylor. Baylor trots down to first. He is not a steal threat. And that will bring up the catcher, Butch Weiniger. Weiniger batted .229 with 3 homers. But thank you very much, Bob B. You are the man. A pleasure to have people like you in my chat. Pitch from Smithson. And that is a patient 43. That is a walk. That's a base on balls. So Smithson walks the first 2 batters. And now second baseman Willie Randolph, batted .253. Randolph was 30 years old in 1985. 30 years old, just getting up there now. Still nobody out here in the top of the second. Smithson with the pitch. That's a defense check, 26. Could be interesting. Range check to left field. The ball is hit to Hatcher. His range is a C, and with a 26, that's going to drop for a hit. And that's going to be a two-base double by Willie Randolph as he smacks that one out of Hatcher's way. So a two-base double. So Baylor will come in to score. Weiniger will hold at third. Randolph at second, and it's a 1-0 Yankee lead. Runners at second and third. Still nobody out for Mike Pagliarulo. Here is Pags. Batted .252, 17 home run. Yes, I know. How do I feel about the Mets saving $20 this coming? The Mets saving $20 this coming year. $20. Oh, you're talking about Robinson Cano? Are you talking about what happened with Cano? There was a reason why he had a good year last year. Now I know why. He had one of the best, even though he only played 60 games, he batted over 300. Now I know why. Runners at second and third. Nobody out. The infield will stay back. It's early. Smithson with the pitch. That is another defense check, and that's not going to work. 13 is going to fail. That's a range check to second base. The ball is hit to Tuffle. His range is an F. Not a chance. That ball gets by Tuffle. And that is going to be a single, and it will clear the bases. Pag will hold it first. Randolph and Weiniger both come in to score on that. As Pags hits it where Tuffle was not. Future Met, of course. But 2 runs come in. And the Yankees now lead it 3-0. He still has 2 more years to go on that contract after that year. Yeah, I know. Don't know what they're going to do, but performance-enhancing drugs and with a new owner, I don't think Cohen's going to stand for that. Pag on at first, still nobody out. Here is the shortstop, Bobby Meacham, batted .214 against rights. Smithson with the pitch. That is a patient 63. That's going to be a single for Meacham. Line drive into center field, but only 1 base for Pags. He will hold at second. So right now, Mike Smithson not getting anything done for the Twins here in the top of the second, top of the order. Here is Henderson. Henderson walked his last time up. Getting inside pitch instructions this afternoon. Haven't played it in a while. It took me a while before I really got it down pat. Now I actually can play it where I really can now. I played so much of it, now I really think I have all the rules down pat. Once in a while, I still have to check, though. You never know. Runners at first and second. Here's the pitch to Henderson. And that is a tough 63. That's going to be a ground ball to third. Henderson's double play rating is a 7. So it's Smithson. And that is going to be a double play. He will tag third base, throw to first, and get Henderson out. So Pags, when the run rating is 6, will not make third. Meacham does make it to second, but there are 2 outs. And that's how I'm going to play it since the ball was hit to third base. So that was a ground out with 2 men down. As Pags is eliminated, Meacham goes to second. The batter now will be Ken Griffey. 2 outs now, but still 3-0 Yankees. Smithson's pitch. That is a tough. Oh, we got a rare play. Here we go. Rare play on the books. Blue first. 6-3. Let's see what it says. Dribbler hit the pitcher who makes a play to first base. If pitcher's E rating is 1, 2, or 3, ball sails into the stands for a 2-base error. Smithson's error rating is a 1. and he throws it into the stands is what it does. His pitcher error rating is a 1. He throws it in there into the stands for 2-base error. Nice going by Smithson. That will put Griffey on at second. It's a 2-base error. And Meacham will score. It's now 4-0 Yankees. As that is an E1. First error on the Twins. Smithson throws the ball away, which is not what you want to do. And now the batter is Don Mattingly. So the Yankees taking advantage. Still 2 outs. Looks like your camera's blurry. Looks good to me. Check your it's perfect. I'm looking at my screen here. It's perfect. Check your settings. Check your settings. It's coming through perfect on mine. Check your settings. Make sure you're getting full 1080p or 4K, because this is a 4K camera. I bought it intentionally so that people could read the cards. Smithson will pitch to Mattingly with 2 outs. And that is a ballpark 35. That's going to be in Don Mattingly's wheelhouse. Wheelhouse 55, and that ball against a righty is going to be a double for Mattingly. Mattingly smacks a double. Griffey will come in to score easily as Mattingly hits a double to center. It's now 5-0 Yankees. And the batter is Dave Winfield. So a big error, and Smithson now is unable to get the job done, and Winfield is the 9th Yankee batter. Still 2 outs here on the top of the second. Smithson will pitch. That's a tough 17, and he struck him out. 5 runs on 4 hits for the Yankees, a couple of walks and an error. We go to the bottom of the second. Yankees leading 5-0. Yeah, check your settings. If my camera focuses, which I turned it off, I turned off the autofocus, so it should not be autofocusing. So this is one of the best cameras you can get. This is the Logitech Brio. Expensive, but thanks to all you guys can see the cards clearly, perfectly, and not miss a beat. Bottom of the second, leading off for the Twins will be right fielder Tom Brunansky. Batted .255 with 22 home runs in 85. So the Yankees with a 5-run lead. Cowley's pitch. Tough, 0-7. That's a strikeout. Brunansky will head back to the bench. Here's the designated hitter from Minnesota, Mike Stenhouse. Batted .224 in this game. Pitch from Cowley. That's a ballpark 88. That's going to be in play. In play for Stenhouse. That's a 93, and it's a fly ball to right field. Out number 2. Next up is the Minnesota shortstop, Roy Smalley. He was 32 years old at this time. Batted .263 against rights with 12 homers. Bears Den 007, especially when watching it on TV. Yes, Bears Den. Bears Den went ahead and somebody. It wasn't Bears Den, but it was somebody else. Posted a picture in Facebook, and he had one of my games on his television screen, and he said, I'm watching it on the big screen. And I said I typed back to him, and I said, I know I've made the big time when I'm being watched on the big screen. Smalley will bat. Cowley with the pitch. That is a tough 97. That is a fly out to left. And that is a 1-2-3 inning for Cowley. So nothing doing for the Twins. Down 5-0 at the end of 2. Top of the third, Smithson will stay out there, figuring out that the runs really were not all the runs were not because of him, because of a couple of them were unearned. Here is Don Baylor. Baylor walked his last time up. Smithson, that is an in-play 73. That's a fly out to center. Nice play made by Puckett. 1 out. Next up is Butch Weiniger. Pitch from Smithson. Ballpark 26. That's a wheelhouse for Weiniger. A wheelhouse 62 is going to be a fly out to right. As he got under it. Let's see, who is that? As Bernansky gets near the garbage bag to make the catch. Out number 2. And now Willie Randolph. Smithson's pitch. That is a patient 19, and that is a walk. Randolph will trot down to first. That is the third walk issued by Smithson. And now Pags with 2 outs. Steeler fan 1933 joins us at the Triple H Metrodome. Smithson's pitch. Tough. 23. That is a strikeout. And the inning will end there. Nothing there except for a walk. And we go to the bottom of the third with the Yankees leading 5-0. Timeout, 1 quick second. So I want to check something real fast. Bottom of the third. Cowley will be pitching to third baseman Gary Gaetti. Batted .265, 14 home runs. Gaetti, 26 years old. This is the 1985 Minnesota Twins. I mean, if you want to say maybe the 1987 Twins were maybe born in this year, you could. This is the beginning of the Twins for the next few years. Here is pitch from Cowley. That is a tough 83. That is a ground out to short. Out number 1. Next batter will be second baseman Tim Tuffle, future Met. Future 1986 world champion Met. Thank you very much. As Salvador America says, what on God's green earth is going on with that stinking score? Well, you can't have everything, Salvador America. Cowley's pitch to Tuffle. That is a wheelhouse 92, and that's going to be a fly out to left. He just missed that one, too. A 92, needed a 91 for a hit, and he hits a fly to left. That is the second out. And now the catcher for the Twins, Mark Salas. Salas bats .307 against rights. Cowley's pitch. That is a tough 56, and that will be a fly out to left as well. And another 1-2-3 inning for Cowley. And at the end of 3, it is still 5-0 Yankees. Don't want everything just the Yankees to lose every game. The Twins come into this game at 16-9. The Yankees 13-10. Funny how a team that's graded an A in the quick results is in the middle of the pack in the American League East. A team that's graded as a C leads the American League West. Amazing how the dice are rolling early in this season. Here is Bobby Meacham. Smithson still staying out there. We're going to keep him out there for a little while longer. Meacham got a base hit his last time up. Smithson, patient 22. That's a walk. Another base on balls. That is the 5th walk issued by Smithson. Meacham a 4+ steal rating with 10 on the dice, but he won't steal. You're up by 5 runs. No need to steal. And now Ricky Henderson. Smithson with the pitch. That is a defense 26. That might not be too good. Range check to right field. The ball is hit to Bernansky. His range is a D. Not a chance. That's going to be a hit, and it will drop for a 2-base single. Meacham will go to third, and Henderson will hold it first. As you can see, outfield single, 2 bases there. And once again, the Yankees are in business. Here is Ken Griffey. Twins will call the infield in. They cannot afford any more runs to come in. Down 5-0. Smithson with the pitch. And that is another defense check 75. Let's see what that is. That is a range check to center field. The ball is at the bucket. His range is a B. He will make that play. It's going to be a short fly ball. It's a short fly ball. So Meacham, short fly ball. Let's see. I don't know if I don't think I need to send him. If game is tied within 1 run, run on third base may attempt to score an additional -2. Nope. Meacham will hold at third, 1 out. It is a short fly, and that's how that goes. Runners remain where they are. And here is Don Mattingly. He hit a double his last time up. Still runners at first and third. And now in the infield, they'll keep the infield in. Smithson with the pitch. Patient 64. That is a fly ball. That is a fly ball to left. And that is caught by Hatcher. That is out number 2. Now on a patient, runner on third base may attempt. Meacham's got a run rating of 8. And the ball was hit to Hatcher. His arm rating is a 5. They're gonna send him. So I draw the card. 5 or lower, he's safe. 6 to 8, play at the plate. 9, he is out. And that is a 6. Play at the plate. We roll again at 76, and he is going to be safe. And he does score on a play at the plate. And Henderson will advance to second on the throw. But Meacham does score, and it is now 6-0 Yankees. On a sacrifice fly by Mattingly. And now Dave Winfield. Smithson is now fatigued, and they're going to take him out. So Smithson doesn't even make it through the 4th inning. Not a good outing for him. Now let's see who they want to bring in here. Coming into pitch for Minnesota, he did have, he only came in for 1 game. Let's choose somebody else here. It's going to be Ron Davis. Ron Davis will pitch for Minnesota. Actually, you know what? No, he won't. My bad. Jeez, I'm not thinking. Timeout. Let me get the right player I want. Jeez, this Minnesota. Bleh. That's going to have to be. Here's John Butcher. Butcher mostly a starter, but he's going to come in for relief. He's a long reliever, which they need now. Butcher will pitch innings 4, 5, and 6. Wild pitch 30 and a +10 to the tough roll. So here's Dave Winfield now with 2 outs. And the score 6-0 in favor of the Yankees. Butcher's pitch. That is an in-play 90, and that will be a ground out to short, and it will end the inning. 1 run for the Yankees on 1 hit and a walk. We go to the bottom of the 4th, 6-0 New York. The Twins originally won this game 8-6, so there's the 6 runs by the Yankees. There's the 6 runs. Now we'll see if the Twins can come up with 8. Bottom of the 4th, here is Kirby Puckett. May he rest in peace. One of the most loved players in baseball history, Kirby Puckett. Only because of his eyesight. Ugh. What more he could have accomplished. Does anybody have any problem if I want to call Kirby Puckett maybe the Tony Gwynn of the American League during the 80s? Does anybody have any issue with that? He was such a great player and a great person. Never got a chance to meet him. Would have loved to. Joe Cowley will pitch to Puckett. And that is a tough 10. And that is a strikeout. Well, Cowley certainly didn't have anything to say about that as Cowley strikes out Puckett, out number 1. Pure hitter, yep. Here is Mickey Hatcher with 1 out. Pitch from Cowley. Patient 12. Oh, he walked him. Cowley walks Hatcher. He'll go to first. That is the first base runner for the Twins in this game. Cowley has pitched no hitter so far through 3 1/3. Don't know how long that will last. Here is Kent Herbeck with 1 out. Kirby and Tony did have a similar body type. Yes, they did. And both were mashers at the plate. Both were mashers. Hatcher on it first. Herbeck at the plate. Here's the bat. Here's the pitch from Cowley. That is a patient 23, and now he walks Herbeck. Now the Twins got something going on. Runners at first and second for Tom Brunansky. Still 1 out. They were both pure hitters, Tony Gwynn and Puckett. Puckett, to me, I thought was more of a masher than anything else. He just mashed. He just mashed a lot. What a player he was. Loved watching him play in the 80s. Herbeck on first. Hatcher on its second. Cowley now in a little bit of a jam. Here's the pitch. That is a patient 53. That is going to be a single for Brunansky. Base hit. It's a line drive into left field. Runner on first, advances 1 base. Hatcher coming around to score. He does. And the Twins are on the board. So they finally break through Joe Cowley. And it is now 6-1. Next up for the Twin Cities will be Mike Stenhouse. 0 for 1. He flew out his last time up. Now the Twins got something still going on here in the bottom of the 4th. Cowley's pitch. That is a tough 40. And that will be a ground ball back to Cowley. Stenhouse's double play rating's a 6, so is Cowley's. That is a 6, and he will turn it. Turns around, throws to shortstop for number 1, throws back to first for 2, double play. Cowley gets out of the inning. A 1-6-3 double play. No runs on 1 hit, a couple of walks. A good chance for the Twins by the board. But they are on the board now. At the end of 4, it is now 6-1. top of the fifth. John Butcher will stay pitching for Minnesota. And here is Don Baylor. Butcher's pitch. That is an in-play 08, and that's going to be a triple for Don Baylor. Leadoff triple for Baylor. He smacks that one all the way into the right field corner, and he huffs and puffs, but has a triple. His run rating is a 5, so he's not that fast, but he does slide into third with a leadoff triple. Somebody get that man a bottle of Gatorade. George Steinbrenner did say Baylor's bat would be dead by August. Here's Butch Weiniger. Twins are going to call the infield in. 6-1. Maybe they think they can come back. Butcher's pitch. That is a 9. That is a tough 07. Becomes a tough 17. Struck him out. One away. Strikes out Weiniger. Now, here's the funny thing about this thing that Joe Bryan adds to some of his pitchers. This is a plus 10. If it's not a 10, it's an 07. It's still a strikeout. If it's plus 10, makes it still a strikeout. If that's a plus 20, that's a 27. That makes it a pop out. There's a big difference there, and sometimes that could take a strikeout away and make it a hit. But Weiniger is out anyway. 1 down. Here is Willie Randolph. Baylor still on at third. The infield is still in. Butcher's pitch. Ballpark 39. That's going to be a wheelhouse for Randolph. Wheelhouse 91. That's going to be a ground ball to short. And with an infield in on a 5, the batter is going to be out. The runner on first advances, and other runners hold. So a nice play by Roy Smalley to look Baylor back, and he throws to first to get Randolph. 2 outs. And now here's Pags. Pagliarulo. Baylor still on a third. Now the infield is normal. And that is an in-play 82 or 86. It doesn't matter. It's going to be a ground out to second base anyway, and the side is retired. A leadoff triple, but the Yankees don't get anything. Still 6-1 in favor of NYY. Bottom half of the fifth coming up. Here is Roy Smalley for the Twins. Cowley's doing a good job today. Here's the pitch. And that is a tough 29. And Roy Smalley's going to lead off with a double. A 29 is the only way he was going to get one on a tough, and he does. Leadoff double for Smalley. Hits that one to right field. Smalley will get to second base. Leadoff runner on for the Twins. And now Gary Gaetti for Minnesota. Salvador America says 2-bagger. Smalley on at second. Pitch to Gaetti. And that is a patient 10. And that is a walk. Gaetti will go to first base. And once again, the Twins are in business. That is the third walk issued by Cowley. He averages about 5 per 9. And the batter now is Tim Tuffle. Batted .288 against rights and 85 with the Twins before my world champion New York Mets of 86 would take him. Tuffle 0 for 1, though. Runners at first and second. Fans here at the Metrodome hoping for a big thing. Cowley's pitch. Patient again, 99. That is a fly ball to left. And that's going to get taken care of by Griffey. That is out number 1. Smalley will hold it second. 1 out. And now Mark Salas. Salas is 0 for 1. Pitch on the way. Patient 90. That's a ground ball to second base. Salas's double play rating's a 7. Cowley's a 6. That's a 5. They're going to turn it. Second base to shortstop. Back to first for 2. Another double play. 4-6-3. Side retired. As Salas grounds out into the twin killing. And another chance for the Twins goes by the board. One hit is all they get. At the end of 5, it is still 6-1 Yankees. Calm, cool, collected. Here's Bobby Meacham. Meacham is 1 for 1, singled and walked. This will be Butcher's last inning. Pitch from Butcher. That is a ballpark 12. That's going to be a wheelhouse for Meacham. Wheelhouse 61 is a fly ball to right field. And that play is going to be made by Tom Brunansky in front of the garbage bag, 1 out. Next up is Ricky Henderson. Henderson is 1 for 2. Butcher's pitch. In play, 16. Single for Ricky Henderson. Base hit. He will trot down to first. Henderson gets his second hit of the night. Henderson already has a stolen base today. That isn't a steal rating, but with a 5-run lead, you're not going to steal. The batter will be Ken Griffey. Griffey is 0 for 2. He did reach on an error. So Henderson will not steal, not with a 5-run lead. And here's Butcher to Griffey. That is a tough 41, and that is going to be a pop out to third base. Now, we understand the wild pitch. No, I'm sorry, never mind. 31 becomes a 41, and yep, that's right. That's a pop out to third. Never mind. 2 outs. And now Don Mattingly. The top of the 6th, aren't we? My bad. I didn't change a thing. Top of the 6th. Top of the 6th innings where we're at. I usually change my scoreboard. Pitch to Mattingly. That is an in-play 60. And that's a fly out to left. And that will end the inning there. No runs for the Yankees. They do get another hit. We go to the bottom of the 6th where the Yankees have a 6-1 lead. In this game between two teams with winning records. Yesterday we had a game with two teams with losing records. And I thought that Pirates-Giants game was never going to end. Now we have two teams with winning records. Joe Cowley will pitch to Kirby Puckett. Puckett is 0 for 2. Pitch from Cowley. That is a tough 16. Struck him out. Puckett goes down for the second time today. And now Mickey Hatcher. Hatcher 0 for 1. That's a ballpark 51, and he's a righty. That will be in play. In play 10 is a single for Hatcher. He will hit that one into right field, and he will be safe at first. Take Butcher out because he's due to be replaced. Hatcher on at first. And now a chance for Kent Herbeck. One out still, bottom of the sixth. Can the Twins make anything to do with it? Cowley's pitch. Defense, 41. That could be interesting. Error check to right field. The ball is hit to Winfield. His error rating is a 4. With a 41 the dice, he will make the play. And that's going to be a short fly out by Winfield. And that's out number 2. Nice play by Winfield. He does not commit the error. Next up will be Tom Brunansky. Brunansky 1 for 2. Hatcher still on at first. Cowley's pitch. Tough. 33. Single for Brunansky. That's a base hit. Hatcher with a run rating of 7 will make third. Brunansky holds it first, and the Twins will get another chance. That's the second of the game for Brunansky. The batter now is Mike Stenhouse. This is his third time at bat, so I'm going to let him hit. In a regular season game, I'll let him hit. If this was like a playoff game, I would probably take him out. Runners at first and third. We got a long way to go before that. Stenhouse at the plate. A chance for the Twins. Cowley with the pitch. That is a tough 0-6 strikeout. And that ends the inning. No runs. 2 hits for the Twins. It's still 6-1 in favor of the Bronx Bombers. Top of the 7th coming up. Leading off for the Yankees is Dave Winfield. Twins bringing out a pitcher. Let's see who they got. We're in the 7th inning, so they're going to bring out Rick Lysander. Lysander 0-2, 6.05 ERA. He'll probably pitch at least this inning, possibly the next one as well. He'll go up against Dave Winfield leading off the top of the 7th, as Salvador America is not very happy over there. Lysander's pitch to Winfield. That is a tough 86. That's a ground out to short. Nice play there made by Smalley, who throws to first to get Winfield out, 1 down. Next batter is Don Baylor. Hit a triple his last time up. Lysander's pitch. Ballpark 97, that's going to be in play. In play 85 is a ground out to short again. Smalley will make the catch. Or the roll or the throw, out number 2. And now Butch Weiniger. Weiniger is 0 for 2. Lysander's pitch. In play 75. That's a fly out to center. A nice easy play made by Kirby. And he puts it away in a 1-2-3 inning for Lysander. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Yankees lead 6-1. I will be right back. Senior, take me out to the ball game. Don't forget, after tonight's game, we will have the 10-minute ticker. Inside pitch tomorrow. Game number 24 of the 1977 One and Gone. The second semifinal. It will be the New York Mets taking on the Pittsburgh Pirates. Can the Mets continue that Cinderella story? And speaking of that, also tomorrow we have the Mets on Payoff Pitch. Tomorrow night's game on May 10th, it'll be the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the New York Mets at Shea Stadium tomorrow as well. So we got double Mets tomorrow. It always seems to be every time I do a Yankee game, somehow the Mets are right after that. I don't know how, but that's how they come scheduled. Bottom of the seventh, 6-1 Yankees. Joe Cowley pitching a good game today. Roy Smalley leading off from Minnesota in the bottom of inning 7. Smalley got a double his last time up. That is a wheelhouse 32, and that one is a pow. That one is hit high. That one is hit deep. That one is gone. Home run, Roy Smalley. Joe Cowley pitches him a grapefruit, and Roy Smalley turns it into fruit salad. And it is out of here. A clean wheelhouse home run. Not from the ballpark, just straight from Cowley. Home run for Smalley. He had 12 of them against the righties. And the score is now 6-2. As Salvador America says, rally caps on. Here's Gary Gaetti. Cowley is in his fatigue inning, but he's not fatigued yet. But the Yankees do have the bullpen warming up. Cowley's pitch. Patient 0-2, and he walks Gaetti. Gaetti trots down to first. Second walk for him. And now Tim Tuffle. Tuffle 0 for 2. They're going to stick with Cowley. The bullpen, however, is ready. Nobody out. Bottom of the 7th. Could the Twins be marching a comeback? Cowley's pitch. Tough. 13. Strikeout. And Tuffle will have to head back to the bench. One down. And now Mark Salas. Gaetti on it first. Salas looking for a hit. Salas grounded out to a big double play last time. Here's the pitch from Cowley. That's a defense 31. That's a wild pitch. That is a wild pitch. So Gaetti goes to second. Now we roll the defense check. So defense 31. Error on the first baseman. A ball is hit to Mattingly. Mattingly really doesn't make it. Mattingly's error rating is a 5. Not a problem. Mattingly will make the play. Mattingly will make the play, and that is going to be a ground ball plus advance, which means that Mattingly will throw it to Cowley to get Salas. Gaetti will go to third. 2 outs. Mattingly makes that look easy. And now can Kirby Puckett come through with a big hit to get Gaetti in? Runner on third base. Yankees call the infield normal. Puckett is 0 for 3. 2 outs. Pitch. That is a patient 72, and that's a fly out to right. And that will be Winfield making that catch, and the inning is over. One run on a home run by Smalley. It's now 6-2, but time running out for the Twins. We go to the top of the 8th. Willie Randolph leads off. Lysander is still on the mound. I'll see how long he can go. Randolph is 1 for 2. Lysander's pitch. In play, 56. That's a ground out to first. Nice play made by Kent Herbeck. He'll take it himself. 1 out. Next up, Mike Pagliarulo. He is 1 for 3. Lysander. That's an in-play 18. That is a single for Pags. He hits that one into right field. Pags holds it first as Brunansky throws it in. And now Bob Meacham. Meacham will stay out there. 6-2 lead. Lysander will pitch to Meacham. And a tough 89. That's a ground out to short. That's a grounder to short. Meacham's double play rating is a 5. Line out is a 9. That is a 6. Pags will be out at second. Meacham does make first. There are 2 outs. On a fielder's choice. And now Ricky Henderson. Henderson is 2 for 3 today. 2 singles and a walk. Lysander with the pitch. That is an in-play 59. That's a ground ball to first. And Herbeck will take that one himself. And the inning is over. No runs for the Yankees. They do get a hit. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Still 6-2 in favor of the Pinstripes. Joe Cowley, they're going to keep him out there for a little while longer. He's not fatigued yet. Mickey Hatcher leads off. Yankee bullpen is ready to go. And the bottom of the 8th inning. Cowley's pitch. That is a patient 44, and he hit him. Plunk. Ugh. And Hatcher goes to first. Not what you want to do is put a batter on. So Cowley hits Hatcher. He'll go to first base. And now Kent Herbeck has a chance. They're going to keep him out there for a little while longer. Herbeck gets ready. No brawl. Cowley pitches to Herbeck. That is a ballpark 18. That is in Herbeck's wheelhouse. Wheelhouse 54 is going to be a double for Herbeck. That is a nice double. It's a drive down the line to left field. Runners advance 2 bases. Hatcher goes to third. Herbeck to second, and the Twins are in business. And now Tom Brunansky. And that will be it for Cowley. Coming on to pitch for the Yankees. Is going to be Don Cooper. He only had about 7 appearances. but he will be called on here. So here's Don Cooper to pitch to Bernansky with runners at second and third and nobody out. Actually, you know what? That's a mistake. Timeout. That is a mistake. Go to your closer, Brian Fisher. Got to play it right. Got to play. Can't put him out. Brian Fisher will come on to pitch instead. 4-4, 2.38 ERA. He is the closer, or at least in this case he was. He was just activated by the Yankees. You can take a look at his date, May 7th, today May 8th. So he was just put on the roster today, yesterday actually. Runners at second and third. Brian Fisher will pitch to Bernansky. Nobody out. Infield is normal. Fisher's pitch. Patient 47. Double for Tom Bernansky. That is a double. Hatcher will score. Herbeck will score. Bernansky goes to second. It's now 6-4 Twins. Stadium cheers. Yay! Bernansky gets his third hit of the game. And now it's 6-4. Still nobody out in the bottom of the eighth. The batter is Mike Stenhouse. He's the DH, and they're going to pitch in for him. So let's see who they're going to bring in to bat. They're going to bring in Randy Bush. He will pinch hit against Fisher. Bottom of the eighth, 6-4 now. Still no one out and a runner on second. Tying run at the plate. Here's the pitch. That's a tough 17. Strikeout. He strikes out Bush. One out. And now Roy Smalley. Smalley comes up. He has a home run and a double today. He is 2 for 3. They're asking Fisher to probably get 6 outs. He's got 1 already. Fisher pitches to Smalley. Defense 97. That should be okay. Range check to third. The ball is hit to Pagliarulo. His range is a C. He will make the play. And that will be a ground ball plus advance. Which means that Pagliarulo throws to first to get Smalley out. 2 outs. But Bernansky moves to third. So I'm going to assume that was a slow rolling grounder that Pagliarulo had to barehand and throw to first to get out Smalley. 2 outs. The batter now is Gary Gaetti. Runner on third now. Yankees still have infield back. Here's the pitch to Gaetti. Ballpark 91. That's going to be an in play. In play 72 is a fly out to center. Pretty deep, but Henderson's got it. Makes the catch. And the inning is over. 2 runs for the Twins on 2 hits and a hit batter. At the end of 8, it's 6-4. Twins are not done yet. We go to the top of the 9th inning. Lysander is done. Twins will go to the bullpen. They will bring out left-hander Pete Filson. 4-5, 3.67 ERA. Filson will pitch to Griffey here, top of the 9th inning. Can the Twins keep it a 2-run game? Pete's pitch from Filson. Tough, 26. That's a base hit by Griffey, single. And he will trot down to first. Leadoff hit by Griffey. And here is Donnie Baseball. Smithson with the pitch. That's a defense 51. Error check to third base. The ball is hit to Gaetti. His error rating is a 3. And with a 51 on the board, he will not make an error. And it's going to be a ground ball plus advance. So Gaetti will throw to first to get Mattingly. Griffey goes to second. So a big run, a big insurance run is in scoring position. That is out number 1. And now Dave Winfield. Winfield is 0 for 4. Pitch from Smithson. Patient 97. That's a fly ball to left field. That'll get caught by Mickey Hatcher. That's out number 2. Ken Griffey run rating a 7. He's going to hold at second base. He will not attempt to tag up because he knows a single will score him 2 outs. Don Baylor, who has a triple today. 1 for 3. Can Smithson keep it a 6-4 game? Wheelhouse 31. Nope, that is not what you wanted. Crack. The ball is hit high. The ball is hit deep to left field. Going back is Hatcher. Going back, and he's just going to look up, and away. Home run, Don Baylor. Two-run jack by Baylor. That's pretty much going to be the nail in the coffin in this one, I think. As Baylor sends that one out of here. And it is now 8-4 Yankees. Pete Smithson pitches him a meatball, and he turns it into lasagna. It is gone. And now Butch Weiniger, the batter, with 2 outs here on the top of the 9th. Weiniger is 0 for 3. Smithson in play 60. That is a fly ball to right field near the garbage bag. Brunansky will make the catch. But the inning is over. 2 runs on 2 hits for the Yankees. It is now an 8-4 Yankee lead. As I know, Salvador America will not be happy after watching that. Bottom of the 9th, Brian Fisher will try to go ahead and close the game out. 10-minute ticker following the game. And remember, we got double Mets tomorrow. We got the Mets and the Pirates in the 77 one and gone. And we got the Phillies taking on the Mets in the 85 payoff pitch. Here's Tim Tuffle leading off against Fisher, bottom of the 9th inning. As Salvador America says, calm, cool, collected. Someone is not happy that the Yankees are winning. Fisher with the pitch. In play 10. Well, that's a good way to start the inning off. Tim Tuffle's going to lead off with a triple. Triple for Tuffle. And he will go to third. That's a nice triple into the right field corner. That's a first base hit for Tuffle. Will we see some 9th inning drama? What? Did you expect a 1-2-3 9th inning? Come on. Next batter is Mark Salas with Tuffle on at third. Infield is normal. Fisher will pitch to Salas. Tough 30. That is a wild pitch. Fisher throws a wild pitch to the backstop. Tuffle will score. And now you roll, and now you keep the roll, and that is still a tough 30, and that's going to be a single for Salas. So Salas gets a base hit. So a run scores off the wild pitch, and then on the same roll, Salas gets a base hit. It's now 8-5. And here's Puckett. Puckett is 0 for 4. Fisher's still pitching. He's allowed 1 run. Another run, he'll be fatigued. Nobody out here, bottom of the 9th. Fisher's pitch to Puckett. That is a tough 89. That's a ground out to short. Puckett's double play rating 6. Fisher 7. That is a 6. Shortstop to second to first double play. 6-4-3 twin killing. 2 outs. Oh, good chance for the Twins goes by the board. And now here's Mickey Hatcher. Fisher looking in. 8-5. Fisher's pitch to Hatcher. That is a ballpark 59. That's an in play. In play 21 is a single. Oh, how big is that double play now? Hatcher gets a base hit. Hatcher is now 2 for 2. 2 for 3, actually, as he will go to first base. And the game's still going on. And here's Kent Hrbek. Hrbek is 1 for 3. Fisher with the pitch. Tough. 94. That'll pretty much do it. Fly ball to right field. Under it is Winfield. Looks at it. Pats his glove. Puts his glove out. Bop. And the ball falls into it. And that will do it. As the New York Yankees get an 8-5 win on the Twins tonight. Hoping that Salvador America is still calm, cool, collected. 1 run on 3 hits, but that will do it. I'll give you guys a line score, and then it'll be time for the 10-minute ticker. For the Yankees, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. For the Twins, 5 runs, 10 hits, and an error. Joe Cowley will get the win. Smithson will take the loss. Brian Fisher does not get a save. He doesn't get the save because it was not a save situation just yet. And that does it here. Timeout, and then we'll have the 10-minute ticker. As Salvador America says, what a crock. Calm, what a miscarriage of justice that we just witnessed. Let's go to the 10-minute ticker. We already know the Yankees beat the Twins 8-5. California at Boston. 10. That's a win for the Angels. They win that game 8-5. Oh, I know Salvador America now is really not happy. Chicago White Sox at Cleveland. 6. That's a win for the White Sox. 1-0. Baltimore at Kansas City. That is a 10. That is a win for the Orioles, 8-3. Seattle at Milwaukee. That's a 7. That's a win for the Brewers, 8-7. Detroit at Texas. That's a 10. That's a win for the Tigers, 9-2. Oakland at Toronto. A 4, a win for the A's, 9-4. They beat the Blue Jays. Los Angeles at Chicago Cubs. That's a 5, a win for the Dodgers, 8-1. Dodgers continue to play very well. Houston at Montreal. For Steeler fan, that is a win for the Expos. They win that game 5-3. Atlanta at New York Mets. That's an 8. My Mets win. Yes, 2-1. Cincinnati at Philadelphia. That's a 4. That's a win for the Reds, 9-8. San Francisco at Pittsburgh. That's a 6. It's a win for the Giants, 1-0. San Diego at St. Louis. That's a 10. It's a win for the Cardinals, 9-1. We now go to May 9th. Only 3 games scheduled for May 9. St. Louis at Los Angeles. Big series out there. 6. It's a win for the Cardinals, 8-6. That's a big series. Pittsburgh at San Diego. That's a 5. It's a win for the Pirates, 5-0. Chicago Cubs at San Francisco. That's a 7. It's a win for the Giants, 7-5. And that will do it. Tomorrow we've got the Philadelphia Phillies versus the New York Mets. As I've already got the next block scheduled up, so that'll be tomorrow's game on Payoff Pitch 85. Remember, we got the Mets and the Pirates, 77 one and gone. So, lots of great baseball action coming your way. Salvador America, Bears Den 007, Steeler Fan 1933, Bob B. Thank you all for watching tonight. It was a lot of fun as always. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. Yankees beat the Twins tonight, 8-5. Have a good night, everyone.